Welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English. In today's session, we'll see the remaining part of our parliament. Yes, friends, do not forget to attend UPSC CSE Prelims 2021 Carnival by Unacademy from 8 am to 11 pm on 20th March, that is today, where 100 plus top educators will conduct 400 plus classes and 20 plus marathon sessions, which includes 5000 plus MCQs and PYQ discussions. So this is golden opportunity to boost your preparation for upcoming preliminary examination. Yes, friends, in our crash course targeted for Prelims 2021 Inspire in Polity section, we are studying Parliament. Yes, it's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform, where you will get daily live classes, unlimited access for live and recorded classes, along with structured courses and live tests to evaluate yourself. Yes, it's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy and you can join our Telegram group using this link. Yes, those aspirants are planning to start their preparation with any particular subject or module. We have 15,000 plus courses available on our platform for UPSC CSE, which includes Polity, Governance, International Relation, Geography, Science, Technology, History, Environment, Ecology, Art and Culture, Indian Economy, Current Affairs, and optional courses as well. So hurry up and start your preparation with Unacademy. Those aspirants are planning to start their preparation with our paid courses, that is plus and iconic courses. They can start their preparation with these courses where they will get 10% discount using referral code RBI Live. So after using referral code RBI Live, you will get 10% discount on your fees. Yes, those aspirants are pursuing their graduation or they are planning to start their preparation of civil services examination after their 12th examination, 12th board examination, they can opt iconic subscription. Yes, so in this subscription you will get all features of plus courses along with personal guidance and experts guidelines are available with study planner, study material and test analysis. So my suggestion to these aspirants to opt for iconic courses. Yes, for the optional courses as well, you will get 10% discount using referral code RBI Live. Yes, these are combo subscription available for 1 year, 2 year and 3 years. So again, if you will use referral code RBI Live, you will get 10% discount. Yes, friends, we are providing free test series for all aspirants. So you can unlock the test using referral code RBI Live and evaluate yourself. Yes, these are free test series which includes complete test series for general studies. Yes, test series for complete general studies And for current affairs, these are new batches for UPSC CSE. And do not forget to enroll yourself for Unacademy Combat, which is scheduled on tomorrow in the 11 o'clock. Yes, 11 a.m. Again, you can use the referral code RBI Life for the registration or enrollment for Unacademy Combat, which is free scholarship test. Yes, friends. Sorry. So, we'll continue with the Parliament, where we have studied few topics in earlier lectures. So, in today, we'll start with membership of Parliament. Yes. First, we'll see the qualifications for the membership of Parliament. Yes, for the members of Parliament. Yes, these qualifications laid down in our constitution. Yes. So, the qualifications for membership of Parliament is a person should be a citizen of India. He must make and subscribe to an oath or affirmation before the person authorized by the Election Commission for this purpose. In his oath affirmation, he swears to bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India and to uphold the sovereignty and integrity of our country. Yes, integrity of India. Yes, a person not less than 30 years of age in the case of Rajya Sabha, whereas not less than 25 years of age in the case of Lok Sabha. Yes, minimum age criteria for the Lok Sabha is 25 years and for Rajya Sabha 30 years. Yes, so a person should be citizen of India. He or she must make a subscribe to an oath or affirmation before the person authorized by the Election Commission for this purpose. And this oath or affirmation, he or she swears to bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India and to uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India. Yes. A person should not less than 30 years of age in the case of the Rajya Sabha and not less than 25 years of age in the case of the Lok Sabha. Yes. Any other provided by Parliament through legislation, that is Representation of People Act 1951. Yes. So the qualifications like any other provided by Parliament through legislation, that is Representative of People's Act 1951. So as per the provisions of RPA 1951, he must be registered as an elector for parliamentary constituency and must be member of SC/ST community in any state or union territory if contesting on reserved seat. Yes. Then we'll see minimum age for contesting elections, which is described under Article 84 of our Indian Constitution. Yes. So the minimum age for contesting election is mentioned in Article 84 of our Indian Constitution, where for the panchayats and urban local bodies, minimum age is 21 years. For Legislative Assembly and Lok Sabha, 25 years. For Legislative Council and Rajya Sabha, 30 years. Yes. After that, we'll see disqualification for the Member of Parliament. Yes, as laid down in Constitution. Yes, if he or she holds any office of profit, then his, then he disqualified. Yes, unsound mind and stand to declared by court, and undischarged insolvent. Yes, not a citizen of India or voluntarily acquired the citizenship of a foreign state, and any other provided by Parliament through legislation, that is RPA 1951. These are the provisions for the disqualification of Member of Parliament. Now we'll see, as per provisions of RPA 1951, a person or that member found guilty of certain election offences or corrupt practices which will lead to the disqualify from the Member of Parliament, then convicted for any offence resulting in imprisonment for 2 or more years. Yes, then failed to lodge an account of his election expenses within the time. Yes, interested in government contracts, works or services, dismissed from government. Yes, service for corruption or disloyalty, preaching and practicing social crimes, convicted for promoting enmity between different groups or for the offense of bribery, director or managing agent, or hold an office of profit in a corporation in which the government has at least 25% share. He must not have been punished for preaching and practicing social crimes such as untouchability, dowry, and sati. Yes, so these are the provisions of Representation of People's Act 1951. Under these provisions, the member leads to disqualify, or the procedure for disqualification as the Member of Parliament. Yes. Now, we'll see on grounds of defection. Yes, he also disqualified on grounds of defection, where voluntary gives up party membership, votes or abstains from voting contrary to give direction, independently elected member joins any party, nominated members join any party after expiry of 6 months. Yes. These are the provisions on ground of defection to disqualify as a member of parliament. Yes, here we should note that decision of the president is final on the question whether a member is subject to any of the above disqualifications. So president should obtain the opinion of the election commission and act accordingly. Yes, so the question of disqualification under 10th schedule is decided by the presiding officer of the house, that is chairman in Rajya Sabha and speaker in Lok Sabha. So in this defection case, yes, disqualification under the defection, which is under the 10th schedule of the constitution, is decided by the presiding officer of the house, that is chairman in Rajya Sabha and speaker in Lok Sabha. In this case, this decision is not taken by the President of India. So, however, adjudication of presiding officer in this regard is subject to judicial review. Yes, Supreme Court ruled in Kyoto Holon case 1992. So friends, you can watch the special class on anti-defection law on Unacademy app. Yes. Now, after that, we'll see the vacating of seats. Yes. First, double membership. Yes. Elected to both houses, then must inform within 10 days, else in default Rajya Sabha become vacant. Yes, if member elected to both houses, then must inform within 10 days, else in default Rajya Sabha become vacant. Sitting member elected to another house, first house become vacant. Yes, that is, for example, if a person is a sitting member of Rajya Sabha and then he elected to the Lok Sabha, then his Rajya Sabha seat become vacant and vice versa in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Yes, then elected to two seats should opt to one, else both become vacant. Yes, if a person elected to two seats, he should opt one in those two seats, otherwise both become vacant. Yes, after that, a person cannot be member of both parliament and state legislature, so his parliament seat become vacant if not resigned in state within 14 days. Yes, if a person elected, if a sitting member of state legislature is elected for the parliament, then that person should resign from his state legislature membership within 14 days. Yes. And if he fails to submit his resignation in state legislature within 14 days, then his parliament seat become vacant. Yes. So the disqualification specified in the constitution on the grounds of defection under 10th schedule of the constitution. Yes. After that, resignation or death. Yes. So if submitting his resignation, then presiding officer of house will announce this vacant seat, and in case of death as well. Then absence. Yes, if a member absent for more than 60 days without permission, then he leads to disqualification. Yes. Now we'll see other cases of disqualification of member. Yes, if election is declared void by the court, if he or she is expelled by the house, if he or she is elected to the office of president or vice president, if he or she is appointed to the office of governor of a state. Yes. So the constitution does not lay down any procedure to declare the election void if a disqualified person is elected to the parliament. So this matter is dealt with by Representation of the People Act 1951, which enables the High Court to declare an election void if a disqualified candidate is elected, and the aggrieved party can appeal to the Supreme Court against the order of the High Court in this regard. Yes, these are the other cases of disqualification for the membership of parliament. Yes. Then we'll see oath and affirmation of member of parliament. Yes. So before the oath and affirmation, before president or some person appointed by him, before taking and subscribing to the prescribed oath or affirmation, he cannot vote and participate in the proceedings of the House, and does not become eligible to parliamentary privileges and immunities, and if do so, liable for penalty. Yes. The speaker and the deputy speaker, while assuming their offices, yes, do not make and subscribe any separate oath or affirmation. Yes, the speaker and the deputy speaker, while assuming their offices, do not make and subscribe any separate oath and affirmation. Yes, now we'll see the salaries and allowances of member of parliament. So member of parliament, yes, the members of either house of parliament are entitled to receive such salaries and allowances as may be determined by parliament, and there is no provision of pension in the constitution. Yes. Salaries of speaker, deputy speaker of Lok Sabha, and chairperson and deputy chairperson of Rajya Sabha are determined by parliament. However, they are charged on Consolidated Fund of India. Yes, they are charged on Consolidated Fund of India. Yes. So friends, do not forget to attend UPSC CSE Prelims 2021 Carnival. We are conducting today from 8 am to 11 pm. Yes, in this carnival, 100 plus top educators will conduct 400 plus classes along with 20 plus marathon sessions and crash courses. So don't miss this golden opportunity which will boost your preparation. Yes, now come to the point. Now we'll see the presiding offices of Parliament. Yes, presiding offices of Parliament. Yes. Article 93. Article 93 of Indian Constitution deals with the presiding officers of Parliament. So Article 93 is deals with the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Yes. So the institution of Speaker and Deputy Speaker originated in India in 1921. Yes. So under the provisions of the Government of India Act of 1990, that is Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. Yes. So in 1921, Frederick White and Sachidanand Sinha were appointed by Governor General of India as the first Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. Yes, in 1921, Frederick White as the first Speaker and Sachidanand Sinha as the first Deputy Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly were appointed by the Governor General of India. Yes. So at the time, at that time, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker were called the President and Deputy President respectively, and same nomenclature continued till 1947. Yes. So as a federal part of Government of India, Act 1935 was not implemented. Yes, in 1925, Vittalbhai J. Patel became the first Indian and the first elected Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. Yes, in 1925, Vittalbhai J. Patel became the first Indian and the first elected Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. So, Government of India 1935 changed the nomenclature of President and Deputy President of the Central Legislative Assembly CLA to the Speaker and Deputy Speaker respectively. Yes. Now we'll see the elections and tenure of Speaker. Yes. The Speaker is elected by the Lok Sabha from amongst its members. Yes, as soon as maybe after its first sitting. So the date of election of Speaker is fixed by the President. Whenever the office of the Speaker falls vacant, the Lok Sabha elects another member to fill the vacancy, and usually the Speaker remains in office during the life of the Lok Sabha. Yes, so however, he has to vacate his office earlier in any of the following three cases. If he ceases to be a member of the Lok Sabha, if he resigns by writing to the Deputy Speaker, or if he removed by a resolution. Yes, in these cases, he has to vacate his office earlier than the dissolution of Lok Sabha. Yes, now we'll see the removal of the speaker. Yes, now we'll see removal of the speaker. So, a resolution for removal must be passed by a majority of all then members of the Lok Sabha. Yes, that is absolute majority. So, this resolution for removal can be moved only after giving 14 days advance notice, and motion of removal can be considered and discussed only when it has the support of at least 50 members. So, remember, in the case of removal of the speaker, so the resolution for removal can be moved only after giving 14 days advance notice, and this removal motion or motion of removal can be considered and discussed only when it has the support of at least 50 members of the House. Yes. The next, when a resolution for the removal of the speaker is under consideration of the House, he cannot preside at the sitting of the House, though he may be present. Yes. So, however, he can speak and take part in the proceedings of the House at such time and vote in the first instance, not the casting vote. Yes. So, whenever the Lok Sabha is dissolved, the speaker does not vacate his office and continues till the newly elected Lok Sabha meets. Yes. So, these are the provisions for the removal of the speaker. Yes. So, in today's session, where we have covered few topics related with the parliament, where we have started with the qualifications for the membership of parliament. Yes. So we have learned about the provisions mentioned in the constitution. Yes. So he or she should be a citizen of India, and age limit is 30 years, minimum 30 years in the case of Rajya Sabha, and 25 years of age in the case of Lok Sabha. Yes, there are provisions under the RPA 1951, Representation of People Act 1951. Yes, Article 84 deals with the minimum age for contesting elections. So 21 years for the panchayats and urban local bodies, 25 years for legislative assembly and Lok Sabha, and 30 years for legislative council and Rajya Sabha. Yes, then we have studied about disqualification of member of parliament. Yes, in the case of he holds any office of profit, unsound mind, signed to declared by court, and undischarged insolvent. Yes, not a citizen of India or voluntarily acquired the citizenship of a foreign state or any other provided by Parliament through legislation RPA 1951. We have covered these provisions under Representation of People Act 1951. Yes, if he or she can found guilty of certain election offences or corrupt practices, convicted for any offence resulting in imprisonment for 2 or more years, failed to lodge an account of his election expenses within the time, interested in government contracts, works or services, dismissed from government, then service for corruption or disloyalty, preaching and practicing social crimes, convicted for promotion, enmity between different groups, or for the offense of bribery, director or managing agent, or hold an office of profit in a corporation in which the government has at least 25% share, and he must not have been punished for preaching and practicing social crimes as untouchability, dowry, and sati. Yes, then we have covered on ground of defection. Yes, then we have covered the provisions and notes under this disqualification. Then we have covered vacating of seats in case of double membership. Yes, then we have covered the disqualification under the grounds of defection, resignation and death, and absence. Then we have covered other cases as well for the disqualification as a member of parliament. Yes. Then we have learned about oath and affirmation of member of parliament. Yes. Then salaries and allowances. Then we have learned Article 93 deals with the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Yes, in 1925, Vittal Bhai J. Patel became the first Indian and the first elected Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. Then we have studied about elections and tenure of Speaker. And then we have learned about removal of the Speaker. Yes. So friends, in the next lecture for our crash course Inspire, we'll continue with the Parliament, remaining topics of the Parliament. Yes, do not forget to join our Telegram group. Yes, you can use referral code RBI Live to get 10% discount on our paid subscription. So like, share and subscribe videos of Unacademy. So friends, keep studying, keep learning. See you in the next lecture. Take care. All the best. Thank you.